we have one big news that we really want to talk about. It's going to be one of our main topics.
It's related. It's related
It's
to this.
related.
Be- like, do you want to just talk about it now, man?
Yeah, let's get it out of the way because before I go boom like a bomb and trying to explode on this, um,
But man,
go ahead. Let him know. Let him know what's going on.
all right. So another thing that came out this week, DC for all you DC fans, everyone that's out there that has been waiting for DC to come out with a MCU like movie production, you might have gotten your wish with Discovery. Sorry, I don't know why it took me so hard to say that.
Discoverer.
Discovery bought WB for $43 billion. That's with a B. That's a lot of
I
money.
like how you said. I like how you said $43 billion with the B, not million, billion. I mean, buying
Billion,
Warner
bro.
Brothers though. That's you're buying Warner Brothers. That's like buying like Nike. You know what I'm saying? Like Warner
Yeah,
Brothers
it's
is
like
one of
buying. It's
those.
like buying. Like it's up there. It's like buying Disney almost. Like
Mm-hmm.
Disney on Wish. Like Disney was on Wish. It will be WB. You know.
That's for $43 billion on Wish, bro.
Come
It's
on, if
like
Disney was for sale on if it's for Disney was for sale, it'd be probably double that, more than that.
oh Disney, bro. Oof. I mean,
But man,
yeah.
like this is a big, this is this is big for for WB and Discovery. Like with this merger now, it's
uh-huh.
gonna be great.
Yes, yes. It's actually gonna be awesome because not only did they buy WB for $43 billion, also the CEO, David Zaslav, he said that he wants to overhaul the full DC content. You know what that
I
means?
heard I heard that too. Yeah, that he wants to like do everything all over again. Like I don't know what that would mean for the new movies that are coming out, but he did say that he does want like a person to come in, a Kevin Feige like person to come in and to basically do overhaul of everything DC and kind of make it into a DC universe that we all deserve and
Yeah,
we've been
that we
wanting.
all we all been wanting with everything that's been coming out with all the, and I wonder how the future of the DC is gonna go. I mean, this guy came in, he came in kicking doors, bro. He came in and it's like, "Pff, we bought WB, and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna overhaul everything." And it's like, all right, but sir, how about the other movies? Fuck the other movies. Erase everything else. We're doing Flashpoint.
Oh man! But
Let me tell you.
seriously,
Let me tell you what we're gonna do.
wait, seriously, you think that they'll get rid of? You were going ham for a second. You
I was
wanted to
gonna.
keep going with that character.
Yeah, that was my CEO voice.
Oh man, that was
What was the question? What was the
but I
question you're
think
asking me?
no, I think like what are they gonna do with all the content that already came out, and that's coming out, that's planned. What do you think is gonna happen?
My honest opinion, I don't think he. I mean, if I was the CEO, want me to put the voice again? No, I'll do
As
that.
the
No, no.
CEO.
Okay, not the CEO voice. No, but in a serious note, we like having fun, guys. On a serious note, I don't think that they should go ahead and do anything with the other movies because those movies already been made. They already spent money on actors,
So you think that they'll
production.
come out with more? That you mean? Do you think? Sorry. Do you? So you're saying that they will definitely still come out with those movies?
I think they're gonna keep them. Remember, they bought the WB. I don't think the merger has been finalized. I'm not really sure. I know they bought it, but it usually like look at Fox. When Disney bought Fox, it took a while. They bought it, but it took a while to merge. So I think WB they also want to make money, and they're not stupid enough to be like, let's cancel all these other movies that we spent 40, $70 million on, and not at least trying to make some money back. Like we bought WB for $43 billion. With I could tell you that they spent $43 billion on buying the logo for buying the rights for WB between Super Pets, Black Adam, Shazam, and Aquaman, they're gonna I probably that's too many movies for me to mention, but I will say probably in two of those movies they're gonna make past $43 billion.
Yeah, of course. I think
You know what I mean? So it would be stupid.
Aquaman, yeah, Aquaman did great the first time around. I think it's gonna do even better the second time around.
Hmm.
And I also think Super Pets has an amazing lineup. It's great. It's out there both for the kids and the adults. It's gonna do great.
Hmm.
And
Black Adam,
Shazam,
we've been waiting for Black Adam.
yeah, and yeah, Black Adam. Everybody loves The Rock. Who doesn't love The Rock? And Shazam did was pretty funny to me. The
Oh,
first one was
I
pretty
loved
good.
it. I loved it.
So there is a continuity there. I can see that they can continue
Hmm.
with, but they were hoping to bank on the Flash, but everything that had happened with the main actor Ezra Miller, like that kind of threw everything in the toilet, kind of. So do you think that this was a desperate move for DC to do, considering that all of those things, the failing of establishing the DCU, they're having trouble managing uh these characters, and do you think that this was a move to save the DC universe?
I think, man, you are coming out with some really good things out here. Like, I think that what they it wasn't like they were. Oh man, it's gonna. This is a. It's
Like
not like it's not like they were having problems with, Of course, they were having problem with Ezra Miller. I think WB was having trouble managing like WB was having trouble
yeah.
managing the DC universe itself.
Mhm.
There were like, okay, I'll say it like this: WB looked like they were managing kindergarten class and said, "I want everybody to do your own projects and just give it to me, whatever comes out."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No connectivity, no nothing.
Yeah, like you do macaroni craft, and you do crayon
You
craft,
do
you do
whatever you
clay.
want.
You
You
do
do what
whatever
you
you
want with
want,
this character.
and and we'll go out there and sell it. And that was pretty much what's happening with DC. DC was all over the place. They tried to
Mhm.
do this connectivity that really didn't work out because it wasn't like, and I hate when people say this, and I hate it on myself saying this. They wanted to do Marvel, and
They wanted to, but
and
but
it's
they
sad to
didn't.
say. It's sad to say when you compare anything like you want to do Marvel. They went from Man of Steel to BVS to Justice League to Suicide Squad to Harley, Joker, all these other different,
Yeah.
and
Like I think that at a point they wanted to really like you said they did want to do MCU experimentation with the Justice League. But I do think DC was trying to go for a different brand than the MCU. They weren't trying to essentially bringing these. I don't think that there was a point that they thought that this wouldn't have worked in terms of putting a spotlight on individual characters. Like
yeah,
the Joker movie was a good movie. The Peacemaker show was a great show. Suicide Squad
the second.
2, the second, what these were good examples of DC establishing good DC stories on film. And I don't think there was a point in time that they thought that, hey, this isn't gonna work, and then they
Hmm.
realized, after the failing of a few movies like Wonder
Justice League,
Woman, of Justice League, Wonder Woman 2, you know, Wonder Woman 87 or something like that,
84, 84.
84, and the Green Lantern with Ryan Reynolds, with these movies even dating back to all the way back there. Like
Hmm.
they haven't had trouble establishing these characters in a coherent way for the
Yeah,
audience
like
to
the
to really
connection
like
was never there.
to connect. Like you
Hmm.
mentioned the other day that the last time you felt like you were connected to the Superman character was when Christopher Reeves did Superman. And for me, I was thinking back. Even though I wasn't born when that movie came out.
I
You
wasn't
know,
born when that movie came out.
I don't think you were. I
I
don't.
was, I
I
was
don't
a
think.
baby.
Yeah, yeah. But it was.
No,
But
I know what you mean.
even watching that old version of Superman, that was really the last time I think I saw a good Superman on screen. Up until you told me about this guy Superman on the CW. Um,
Roth.
oh yeah, Roth is Superman on the CW. And when Henry Cavill Superman came around to us, I liked it, but it was definitely too dark for some of the audience, for some of the DC audience. You know, some of the fans didn't like the dark, broody version of
And it
Superman that
was
we
a good
saw in Man of
film.
Steel. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like Man of Steel was a good film. We're not trying to break it down saying that it was a bad film because I actually love Henry Cavill as Superman. You know, he has the physique, he has the jawline. He
he looks
looks
like Superman, bro.
yeah, he looks like
He
if
looks the most like Superman. That's why they
if the
picked him.
cartoon would come out and be alive, will be Henry Cavill's physique. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's Henry
they dropped
Cavill.
the they. I think they dropped the ball. They dropped the ball with Henry Cavill Superman just because they didn't show enough. You know who was a perfect example of Superman. I thought Smallville, the show was a good example because it shows Superman like really just about like hope and they didn't even like they should go really into the Superman. Like they have a really good opportunity with this merger to really bring Superman to the forefront, to the Spider-Man level, Iron Man level of these level of characters in terms of film. Bring Superman up to that level with this new merger, and I think they should just dive deeper into these characters. And I'm not really sure if they hit that with the last films. I don't know. I don't know if the ball was really dropped there. I just think that some of the films just didn't connect with the fans because they also didn't connect with each other.
Yeah, and like Men of Steel, like you said, Men of Steel had this dark thing to it, like this dark feel to it. And this is why people did not like BVS. And I'm gonna tell you one of the reasons why people didn't like BVS is because you had a brooding character already being Batman. And everybody knows Batman is a brooding character. He's a dark character. That's his main focus on Batman is just being a dark character. That's what Batman is. So the difference between Batman and Superman, that Batman is a dark character, and then because Man of Steel was already dark and was already brooding, it gave us a dynamic that wasn't
Didn't mesh
there
well. Yeah.
because the difference
That was good.
between
That's actually good. It didn't give us a dynamic that wasn't there,
yeah,
because that
and
wasn't.
if you
Yeah.
know Batman and Superman, they're best friends. Like in the comic books, in the
Well,
series,
Batman and Superman, would they admit to that in the comic books? I don't know.
Superman will,
Superman will.
and that's the difference right there. Superman is the kind of person that will say, "Yeah, Batman is my best friend." While Batman, you ask him, "Who's your best friend?" He'd be like, "I'm Batman." Like,
He'd be like, no one. I can't trust anyone
yeah,
because I'm Batman.
and that's the difference between Superman and Batman. And
Yeah.
when BVS came out, it was kind of the same dark thing between both of them. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
it was both. They were both dark, and then so the dynamic between it did. That's why a lot of people didn't like it.
Yeah.
You know,
That
for
makes
that
sense.
same
Yeah.
reason. Because why? Superman is the hope. And what I'm glad about, one of the best things about this merger is that the CEO said not only is he trying to bring a Kevin like figure, somebody that could connect everything together and give us the content that we want, he's also said that you guys been you he didn't say it this way, but this is my way of saying it.
Your way. Go
He pretty much
ahead.
no, but he pretty much said, "Hey,
No,
you
you got to
guys."
do it on the voice, bro.
Oh,
You
I
got
gotta
to
do the
do it with the
voice.
voice.
Listen, you motherfuckers. Y'all be leaving Superman behind like he's some piece of crap. All right, he's a moneymaker. We need to
Come,
concentrate on Superman here.
bro. No,
Fuck
but you're
Batman.
right. No, there is a there, like you're saying. There's that's too funny. There's too funny, but there is an opportunity for them to really do a focus with Superman and bring him up to that Spider-Man kind of level. You know, in terms of like he is holding the mantle for the next whatever years of this new DC universe.
Like when the Batman came out, everybody said, "Forget it. We don't want no more. We don't want a DC universe anymore. Give us a Batverse." Right? When the Batman came out, the Patterson Batman, because this movie is great. It shows us what Batman is all about. It shows what Gotham is dark. Now, I loved about the Batman was that it was his year one, year two. He didn't know how to be a superhero yet. He was vengeance. He was kicking everybody's ass at the end of the movie. Spoilers for those who haven't seen it. He said, I cannot be vengeance anymore. I have to be the hope for Gotham. Right?
Yeah,
Now, I believe, and I don't know, tell me if what do you think about this. I think that what they should do for the new DC era, once all these movies are over with by 2024, they should come in and say, hey, let's bring Superman back. Let's do a year one Superman. Let's do a year one.
Flash.
Let's do a year one universe with all our characters and show everybody. Let's do a Superman movie. Let's do a Flash movie. Let's do a Cyborg movie. Let's do
Green
um a
Lantern.
Green
That was
Lantern movie. Give us the year one of these characters that we all grew to love, showing
you
us
know what
how
it
they
was.
became heroes.
You know what it was about that made me fall in love with DC heroes was their story of how and why they became like the hero that they wanted to be. And I feel like the like sometimes these hero movies don't always hit that. You know, and DC didn't hit it with their last movies, and I think they can really hit it with these ones. Like I want to really know these characters. I want to see these characters like really struggle. I want to see fucking Superman like lifting up a fucking tractor trailer so high that he throws it over his head and he's like, "Oh shit, I didn't know I had all that fucking strength."
Yeah, kind of
You know,
like
I want
Smallville.
to.
Remember Smallville when he did that? Like, if you
Mhm.
give us a year one Superman movie and you do at least the first half hour, the first scene of the movie, the first half hour of the movie of him growing up, you know, 7 years old, he threw a tractor across the farm. A teenager, he runs. He learns how to run fast. He goes to college. He learns how to fly, and then he goes to
Yeah,
the real
like
world. And at one part, and this is how he meets Lois Lane, and they're about to shoot her, and that's when he finds out that he's also bulletproof. And something happens that he has to
yeah.
become this Superman like
like
figure.
those like those moments are corny. Those all those things that you mentioned are corny as hell, but that all works for I think
Superman,
DC and Superman. Yeah.
it works for
Yeah.
Superman. The same
And it
thing with
works
like
for
the
Superman.
Flash. How great would it be that he got hit by the lightning, all those chemicals, right? He learns he doesn't know that he runs fast, and suddenly, I don't know if you ever seen the Flash first episode of Flash of the show.
Yeah.
Remember how he ran into like the wall because he couldn't stop because he didn't know how to control his powers.
Yeah.
That's what we want to see in the theatrical section of this
Yeah.
movie. We already had the Flash, and I think they should really stick with the year one
Yeah.
storylines of all these characters.
I agree. I think they should do year one and really develop these characters into hopefully teaming up one day. It could be whoever, but hopefully this them teaming up one day and making this DC universe where it could be to the MCU level.
Yeah,
And
I mean it's gonna take
that brings
time.
us. Yeah, it's gonna take time, but man, take advantage of
Mm-hmm.
this moment.
Especially,
Yep.
and before we continue, and I'm sorry to interrupt, is one of the main things that I was just thinking about is Patterson Batman is one of the youngest Batmans that we have ever,
Yeah,
right?
you're right. Take
Now,
advantage of I was saying take advantage of all the hype behind this Batman, maybe this that could be an opportunity for them to take advantage of
a
this
younger
Batman.
Superman, a younger
You know,
Arrow.
like yeah, like we said, they could do all those things, and it could, WB has a great opportunity with Discovery. Hopefully, we're going to see a lot of great things come out of this.
Mhm.
But there's definitely these other projects that are still already have their release dates. I can't wait to see those. But yeah, man, I'm ready to move on to the next thing.
I'm ready. Yeah, we're definitely ready. I can't wait to see what uh Discovery WB Plus. I don't know what is it gonna call it? WB
I think it's gonna probably
Discovery
still be the same thing. It'll probably still be the
WB
same, like
Discovery
Discovery
Plus
and
DC Universe. Like what, bro? Y'all need to calm down with your names. But guys, let me know. Let us know what you guys think about this big news. Are you guys excited to see what the future of DC might gonna be for us? Are you guys excited for new upcoming projects that WB is gonna throw at us? And how excited are you knowing that a company that really wants to develop the DC universe into the correct way? What did you guys
how
think about
excited are you
that?
about it? Yeah.
Yeah, how excited are you? Let us know down in the comments. Like I said, you could go to any of our socials, leave us a comment, let us know what you guys think about the big news with the WB Discovery merger, and what do you guys think that the future is going to be holding on for DC. Let us know anywhere in our platforms.
Yeah, man. I'm ready.
But